Someone is about to come to you with a big offer, bigger than you expected, coming from this particular person, source, job, environment. Okay. This is going to be something that changes a situation for you and also changes the way that you get to express yourself in the world in some way. It seems that you have done a lot of work to close out a few chapters in your life at the very least. And I'm also seeing here that you're going to be having an unexpected travel opportunity come up. Unexpected to you today. You already know about opportunities or plans or potential travel opportunities. This is something that is unseen to you, but the seed has already been planted. For example, you heard that there was an exposition in this place, but you weren't planning to go there. For example, you know someone in this place, but you weren't planning to go there. Something has been planted as a seed recently. I'm getting within the last 2 to 3 weeks. You are going to have an opportunity to come together with something that really resonates with your soul. So it might be, again, if it's an exhibition in this place, you're going to have an opportunity to come into connection with something that resonates with your soul through the exhibition. It might be something that's a past life memory. It can be a person that is a soulmate, a friend of your soul's. With the Two of Wands, it indicates that this does change the trajectory of your future in some way. Now it does to your perspective, but it doesn't because this is something that is fated. It is meant to happen. It's also destined. So there's a fated aspect to this, meaning that it's written in the stars, it's going to happen, it's inevitable. It's also a destined aspect, meaning that because you have chosen a particular series of choices, this is something that will manifest. This is kind of the fate that you create for yourself, is destiny. So we do have an activation coming through for you, which lets me know that this is going to be as physical, as tangible as it gets. It's also going to have Venusian aspects to it, Venusian attributes. Venus, it represents your morals and values, as well as your personal relationships. It represents luxury, finances, physical things as well. Now, there is something here that is hidden to you in the physical, but known to you in the spiritual. But because of this asset, this attribute, interesting that I said asset. Because of this knowledge, the knowledge might be your asset, you're able to see through the physical. But the physical isn't necessarily showing you what it is that you know. You're being encouraged to practice affirmations at this point in time and trust that everything is serving your best interest. There is something that is, it's either a secret, it's something that you know and it's a secret, like you're just clued in on it and you don't involve it in your everyday life. Or it's something, again, that you know spiritually and you don't see it in your physical life, or maybe something that's a little bit of both. It's something that in the past, it has brought you some stress, strife, anxiety, confusion. But now, you're going to find that this path cracks open for you. And not only is it cracking open for you, but it's going to be very abundant. It's going to be clear. In the past, you had confusion. Now there is clarity. In the past, you had worry. Now there is freedom. In the past, you had restriction. Now you have liberation. In the past, you needed to just listen. Now you get to express. Okay, so it's something like this. Judgment. Yes, this is something that, again, it's fated and it's destined, meaning that because you have, let's just say, worked through your karmic lessons. Everyone doesn't resonate with that phrase, but just the vibe here, because you have been working on yourself. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been processing your karma. However it is that you resonate with that energy, totally cool with me, just the messenger. Because of this, you are at a place where you get to experience this. At the same time, something pertaining to this was always fated to occur. When this happens for you, you're going to have clearer than clear vision. It is going to be more than 20/20. It is going to be very, very precise. So much so that you look at it such clarity and you question yourself whether or not it's clear. I'm being shown one of those like silence chambers where you experience such pure silence that you almost can hear how quiet it is. It's giving that. Okay, and the reason why this is both destined and fated is because this was going to happen. Fate. However, you have liberated yourself into the highest vibrational timeline, manifestation, reality, or one of the higher manifestations of this. So, it's kind of like, say you start a business, there's going to be a return on that business, right? Inevitably. But you start a business, you learn as you go, you see what you're doing wrong and you do better. Maybe it's your personal growth, shadow work, right? You look at your own patterns and your own BS and you say, I'm going to do something about this, and you put it into change. You break the habits because you're doing the work, because you did the work. Yes, there is going to be a higher vibrational manifestation because of this. Now, if you put something forward, you get something back. But because you kept putting something forward, what you get back, it's going to be what you wanted to get back, but in the high vibration. Okay? It's like you put out quantity of quality, and so what you receive back, it's like amazing quality. Amazing quality. Now back to this travel opportunity, Spirit wants to focus on it a little bit. This is going to be an opportunity for you to have fun, for you to play, for you to express. It's also going to be an opportunity for you to teach something spiritual or creative as well. So you might be leading a retreat, leading a workshop. You might be writing about that exposition that you visit. It might also be something where you help somebody awaken their spiritual gifts, or you connect with somebody, or you do, you go do a journeying meditation, or you have some sort of experience. Okay. We have the King of Wands with the moon here that's showing up. So it's something that's kind of in that vibe. Okay. So 10 of Cups. You're about to have a very, very, very happy, abundant, lucky chapter surrounded by good people. And also, you're being encouraged to remember that you do not have to work very, very hard for everything. Work hard for the sake of working hard, because it's integrity, right? But you don't have to. You don't need to work overly hard in order to receive something. You don't need to work hard for everything in your life. Work for work's sake. Receive for receiving's sake. Love for love's sake. Create for creative sake. Creating's sake. Okay? Don't work so that you can create, or love so that you can receive, or receive so that you can give. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the message that's coming through. So, love for love's sake. Work for work's sake. Receive for receiving's sake. Rest for rest's sake. Vibe for vibing's sake. Create for creating's sake. And remember, you are about to experience a wonderful, beautiful, amazing, happy chapter of life with a surprise opportunity here, with something that is really, really resonant with your soul. You're going to be in a teaching position, a guiding position, or in like taking someone under their wing kind of position here. You're going to find that you grow your network and get to reflect on your past in a way that's nostalgic, in a very big, beautiful, amazing, wonderful way. And you're also going to realize why you were put in a particular environment for so long. It's going to make a lot of sense. With that being the case, something is going to ground for you in the process of all of this, maybe even beforehand. And it's going to reflect to you how much of a home you have made for others in your love, in your compassion, in your empathy, in your space, in your heart. And it's going to have life-changing factors for you. You have changed the lives of others. And now your life is getting ready to change in a positive way. And you also have this element of visibility, of victory, of success. It's 6 of Wands. So it's success, but it's your definition of success. 6 of Wands also comes with an element of visibility. It can be giving a TED Talk. It can be giving a speech. It can be writing a book. It can be getting a promotion. It can be opening night of that performance, whatever it is. It's something that's grounding, and it's going to put you in your power. It's going to change the energy that you are in, because now it's something that's past instead of something to look forward to. Now that it's something that's past instead of something to look forward to, you have a different approach to it. And this is what brings about that visibility. We have the 6 of Wands with the Page of Swords here, which is also bringing like kind of a social media vibe. So check your DMs, check your DM requests, and keep an eye out on, for some of you, it's like someone's page that they have like a fake page or something. And I'm not getting it in a sus way. I'm not getting it in like a weird way. The Fool with the 7 of Pentacles. Trust the foundation that you already have. It's shining light on your next moves. There's something about shining in your own glory that you built by yourself, with integrity, with love, with intention. Because you have done this, you do not need to stick on this path. You have more freedom about the path that you take, and that was the point. The point here was that you did not build yourself a cage. You built yourself a home and a foundation and something stable so that you could have freedom and liberation and expression and play and have that stability to come back to. You did not build yourself a cage, and that is the difference That is why it matters that this